All right, hello everybody, and welcome back to Whitetail Survival. Today I wanted to go over this survival kit I picked up. This is the Kaeser Wilderness Survival Kit. And as you can see here, this is in a little bit bigger container than your regular Altoids tin. It's a lot taller, a little longer, a little wider. And we might as well just get right into this thing. Right on the outside, you have a big, large rubber band. And then this piece slides off. And on the back, there's a piece of really fine sandpaper, which I'm guessing they're using as a match striker. So let's pop the lid off on this. Nothing on the inside of the lid. Here you get a thank you card and a website of where you can pick this up. And this is actually a sticker. Here's another little thank you card. And it has the fire kit here and directions on how to build a fire with this. Here is just some stuff about matches. A warning card. Okay, and right on the top, we have a card here, and these are pretty neat. This will be a cool one to test out when we get to that point with these kits. These things have a bunch of little double-sided hooks, pair of tweezers, a little saw here, a little saw on this edge, and then a more wood saw shaped teeth on this side. This is a frog gig. You can wrap that around a stick. Here's a little arrowhead. Here is 4 regular barbed hooks with eyelets. Here's another little spearhead. 2 sewing needles. And then these are for rigging up a snare. Or this could also be used to, you could probably rig this thing up to be a spinner too for attracting a fish while you're fishing. So there's probably a couple more things on here that I'm missing. I'm not 100% positive what that is. That could just be, it doesn't look like it does anything, but there's a couple holes in it, so I'm not sure. But these things are pretty creative and they don't take up any space, so I'll be curious if we can actually catch a fish with these hooks. I've always wanted to try it, but never got a chance to yet. Here's another directions on another lighter that's in here. And I actually got a couple of these for the kits I'm making. They're pretty neat. So right on the top here, this one's open already. We'll just fold this shut. We got a couple different sizes of safety pins here. We got 2 large ones, and these are big ones. So 2 large ones and 3 small ones. Coming over from there, we have one of these survival wire saws. And here we have 2 tea light candles. And they are just regular wax candles. Now coming in here, we got 7 waterproof, windproof storm matches, lifeboat matches. These are big ones, and they look and feel like they're excellent quality. Coming in here, we have one of these survival whistles. And there is the little key loop for it. And here it is. It's just one of these real flat ones. They fit in these kits super nice. So I'm going to take this out here and blow it real quick. Here it is. It's just a little small whistle. So that one's pretty loud too. I haven't had a whistle in one of these kits yet that wasn't loud or didn't work. Now here is that other lighter that they were showing the directions for. And these things are pretty neat. As you can see, there is a ferrocerium rod in here. And what you do, there's a rubber O-ring on this. And there is some cotton on this striker. And you fill this up with your lighter fluid that you would put in, you know, a Zippo lighter. And you take your striker, scrape that paint off it, and when you strike this, it will light the cotton with the lighter fluid on it, and then it burns. I guess they call these a permanent match. That's what I've always heard them called, but they work fairly well. That was why I put one of these in my kit. And then the next thing, this is pretty unique. This is a pair of scissors here. And it's got a pretty neat handle on it. And I could see here, this is some kind of hard plastic or polymer. You could probably actually cut this thing in half and you would have two little knives basically. They're sharp enough that you could probably gut an animal with this if you had to, but that's pretty good. That's a neat little pair of scissors I haven't seen in a kit yet, so that's different. And here we have some rope that is impregnated with something, some kind of wax, so that would give it a longer burn time. That's like jute twine, so that's a good fire extender. And here we have a little bit better of a quality than a regular button compass. It's a little bit bigger. This is rotational. And it's not liquid filled, but it does have immediate directional change when you turn it. So that seems like a good little compass here. And coming out from there, this is another kit here that has another one of these big ferrocerium rods. So this is another one it's a little over 1/4 inch actually thick. So that's a wide one. It's a long one. You could use this in conjunction with this to throw a spark. You wouldn't have a problem with that. Plus you have this fire starter here, plus the matches. So you have 3 ways to start a fire. This will last for a lot of strikes. So you can save your matches for another day. So if you have a worse day or whatever, you can save the matches for that. So here we have a couple of Band-Aids, and these are all the same. You get 4, and they're like the 1-inch thick ones, so they're a little more heavier duty. Then here we have 2 burn gels. So if you get burnt, put that on there. It kind of numbs it a little bit. Then here we have 2 4x4 gauze pads. They're big. Oh, and then here is the striker for the ferrocerium rod. So that's a pretty neat thing. And you know what? While I have it, we might as well take it out. I'll scrape the coating off this real quick. And we'll throw a couple sparks with it. Okay, let's come out here. Here it is. We'll move that paper. And this one will throw a lot once I get all the coating off, so that's a good ferrocerium rod, and it's thick. That's a really thick, about as long as the can. So as you can see, this one's a little bigger. as I was saying before, this one's about 4 inches by, 2.5 inches. So this is a little bit bigger of a container than your regular Altoids tin. And there's your striker for your matches. But this is a pretty neat thing. And here is all of the contents of this thing. So there's a good bit of stuff there. And other than that, this has been the Kaeser Wilderness Supply Survival Kit. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Just go down in the comments, whatever, talk to each other. You don't only have to comment directly to me. You guys can go down there. If you disagree, you think these things are useless or stupid, and somebody else thinks they're not, why don't you just go down in the comments and talk about it that way? And it'll help me out in the end. It'll get the video pushed out to other people that like content like this. So beyond that, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.